the Lego has just fallen off. Nailed it! Nailed it. My year 6 recorder teacher would be so proud. Hello, Mr. Pello, if you're watching. Yeah, so yes, I'm wearing a hat today, but that's because it's bloody freezing. -3, it said in the car this morning. So, hence the hat. And also because it looks good. So you know when you open up your chocolate advent calendar and you find that the chocolate inside has absolutely nothing to do with Christmas? No, nor do I. That's never happened to me either. But it might have happened to somebody, and it's a tedious link to what I'm doing in this video today. Because today, the advent calendar has pretty much sod all to do with anything festive. Some of you might know that I work at a school, and as such, I interact with children on a daily basis. And it turns out that children, as a species, say some weird stuff. Weird and hilarious. And what I like to do is, if a child says something to me that I find particularly funny or strange, I like to make a note of it on my phone and then share it with you in videos like this. Let's have a look. So this one child, when we were walking back to school from somewhere, turns to me suddenly and goes, Miss Groves, I've got bogies in my mouth. To be honest, I wasn't very sympathetic. I told her that she just had to swallow it or spit it out somewhere. This one, I just overheard on the playground. I think it was between 2 boys. And this one boy said to the other one, like really, really seriously, completely deadpan, says to this other boy, look, I know the dark side. My dad's on the dark side, okay? What the hell? This next quote just came out of the blue, you know? I'm in the classroom. Somebody puts their hand up. I think they want some help. So I say yes to this little girl. And then she goes, Miss Groves, your hair's a bit of a muddle. Thanks for that. I don't really tend to point out the fact that your face is a bit of a muddle when you've got snot dripping down your nose and hanging off your chin. But whatever. Have a bad hair day once and you feel the need to tell me about it. So this next one, I was helping a girl who'd got a nosebleed, and I was getting her some tissues and just sat her down for a little while, and she just out of the blue goes, I know when I'm going to have a nosebleed because the bogies come first. Quite a lot has to do with bogies. So this next one, the kids are quite young, and the teacher asked, can you think of a word that has k at the end? It's one kid, pinecone, definitely pinecone. Miss Groves, how do you know so much Latin to teach it? Like, I'd sort of somehow just had it injected into my head. I learnt it the same way that you are doing, if you would stop asking me such weird questions. Down at the swimming pool one day, this little girl comes up to me, looking really worried. I thought she'd done something awful and that she knew she was going to get told off or something. So I can't find my swimming costume. I should probably mention that this is first thing in the morning, and because the kids are quite young, they come with their swimming costumes on underneath their clothes. Are you wearing a swimming costume? Oh yeah. And the final one, for now, there may well be another video. They say quite a lot of weird / funny stuff. Is that one little boy on the playground came up to one of the teachers and said that some of the other boys had been hitting him, and this teacher asked where they'd been hitting him, and he said, quote, in my peanuts. That's all for day 10 of the OK Island. Blah 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 bye. In my peanuts.